I woke up to the news this morning. I woke up and I saw that my entire Facebook of parents on in my community, and I live on the eastern shore of Maryland, they're upset about backpacks. Clear backpacks, to be specific. So we're having a clear backpack panic here on Delmarva. Good morning and welcome to the Daily Acorn. I'm your host, Shauna Kearsley. So, clear backpacks. That's the hill. That's the one everybody's ready to die on this month. Not the reading scores, not the teacher shortage. No, not the fact that half our kids can graduate without ever being asked to write a 5-paragraph essay that isn't secretly written by a chatbot. No, we're not complaining about that. The backpack. The backpack is where we're drawing the line. And I want you to sit with that for a second because I sat with it and it made me itchy. First wave of outrage. Well, they told us in July. We already bought our backpacks. Bullshit. Who buys their backpacks already? Okay, hear me out. It's July 28th. School starts in 5 weeks. You have time to return the JanSport. You have time to order a $12 clear vinyl bag off Amazon with 2-day free shipping. This is not the district asking you to reroute a kidney transplant. This is a backpack. If we found out too late, is the hill? I need you to understand something about yourself. You weren't actually mad about the timing. You were mad, and the timing gave you a place to put it. Sit down. Second wave. And this one I'll give more respect to because it's not nothing. Privacy. Kids don't want the whole hallway seeing what's in their bag. Feminine products, meds, whatever a 14-year-old is self-conscious about these days. And look, the district's running this right now, including the one 30 minutes from my house already built in an answer. Small opaque pouch inside the clear bag. Feminine products, meds, valuables, covered, done. Doesn't stop the search if they want to look, but it stops the hallway parade. So that argument has a real nerve in it. I'm not going to pretend it doesn't. Kids are allowed to want a shred of dignity. That is very fair. But here's where I get stuck. Are we out here organizing school board meetings, packing the public comment line, writing the strongly worded Facebook posts over pouch logistics? Because I haven't seen that same energy show up for the stuff that actually shaping whether these kids can read a contract, balance a budget, or survive a job interview in 8 years. Let's do a quick gut check. The actual scorecard. Because I want you to notice what gets the crowd and what doesn't. Backpack policy drops. Comment section explodes overnight. Hundreds of comments. Local news picks it up. Everybody's a constitutional scholar all of a sudden. All of a freaking sudden, everybody's a constitutional scholar. Test scores drop, or they stay flat, or a district quietly explains away another year of adjusted proficiency benchmarks. Crickets. Nothing. Maybe 40 comments. And half of them are from the same 3 people who always show up. I'm not saying the backpack thing is nothing. I'm saying it's revealing. It's revealing what actually gets a community out of its chair. And it turns out what gets us out of our chair is something that we can see. Something with a clean us versus them shape. Something that doesn't require us to ask any hard questions about ourselves, our schools, or choices we've been making for a decade. A clear backpack is a policy you can be mad at for 5 minutes and then post about. Bad literacy outcomes are a problem you would actually have to work on for years. Guess which one wins the algorithm? I'll give you a minute. Now here's where I flip it, because I'm not interested in just roasting my own community and walking off stage. The instinct underneath all this noise, the instinct to protect a kid's dignity, to push back when something feels imposed instead of explained, That instinct is good. It's a muscle. It works. The problem isn't that people care. The problem is where we're aiming the muscle. Future ready thinking says, notice where your attention actually goes, not where you say it goes. If your attention goes to backpacks for 3 weeks straight and never once to the school board budget line, that's not an accident. That's a habit. And habits can be redirected. So here's the challenge I'm putting to my own district and yours. Same energy, new target. Show up to the budget meeting the way you showed up to the backpack thread. Ask about the reading curriculum the way you ask about backpack privacy. You clearly have the stamina for outrage. Redirect it towards something that outlives August. Buy the clear backpack. It'll be fine. Your kid will survive being seen carrying a granola bar and a phone charger. But save some of that fire for the fight that's actually going to determine whether these kids are ready for the world waiting on the other side of that graduation stage. This is a small seed, my friends. It'll grow into a mighty oak. Buy the backpack, sit down, and let's focus on the test scores. Let's focus on the shortage of teachers. Let's focus on mental health. Let's focus on education. Thank you for joining me here on the Daily Acorn. I'm Shauna Kearsley.